Page 29. Estimated 660 war factories in this region consumed about 3 million cubic feet of gas each month, and the region as a whole used approximately 400 billion feet of natural and mixed gas each year. The assurance of continued gas supplies in this region was vital to the war effort, but the rapid decline of the Appalachian gas fields raised grave questions about the immediate future. Early in the war, a greatly accelerated drilling program provided a measure of relief, but each new winter brought renewed concern about the adequacy of gas supplies. In 1943, the WPB responded to this pressing need by authorizing material for the construction of a new gas line from the southwest to the Appalachian region. The board expressed no preference as to which company should build the line. It merely emphasized the urgency of the project by making the permit valid only through September of 1943, which the WPB felt was the last date possible to leave time for completion of the pipeline before the start of the 1944 to 1945 heating season. The company that took this challenge had to be willing to forge ahead immediately, giving an obvious advantage to those who had already done the preliminary planning. One such firm was Hope Natural Gas Company. Standard Oil of New Jersey's well-established gas distribution subsidiary in the Appalachian region, faced by a steady decline in its traditional sources in the Appalachian fields, Hope had previously explored various options for acquiring gas supplies from outside the region. Therefore, when the WPB announced its authorization for a new line, Hope voiced its intention to build one from the giant Hugoton, Oklahoma field to its existing system, with a connection at Cornwall, West Virginia. Hope's track record of successful operations, its ready access to expertise and capital, and its extensive distribution system in the Appalachian region seemed to give it the inside track in the bidding for the new project. September 1943. Well, that's a very, very important time. Don't you think? Aren't we about a year away from what would be what? Oh, a little under 2 years away from what would be the 80th anniversary of that very time frame. Wow. 80 years. I mean, how distinguished that is, huh? Yeah, I know. See, I didn't have that kind of background then. That a lot of that good old Appalachian stuff, huh? Had such a specific connection with this situation ongoing here in Texas. You should see the maps. It gets much better as you go along. I just happened to open to that randomly. You don't think somebody had a war bond on that, do you? You don't think somebody took out their bonds after they supported all those boys that went overseas, including from Texas? You know they had some good stock in Texas. It's one of those things Texas used to be proud of, its veterans. You ever been to the basement of the Capitol building? They keep their Hall of Fame, their CMH winners, in the damn basement. Why do you think they do that? Why would they put their own Congressional Medal of Honor winners in the basement of the damn Capitol building? What do you think that's about? You think that maybe they offered them some sort of, I don't know, bonding for a subterranean tank? Maybe when they laid those lines, they wanted to make sure those veterans were respected for their contributions to infrastructure. What about their children? What about their sons and daughters? Or were you more interested in trying to cultivate that other downstream market related to all those derivatives? Not just the ones that make people sick, but the ones you use to treat them. This isn't about an opiate epidemic in Appalachia, is it? No, it's not. To be continued.